Stephanie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I would share my top 5 Gourmand fragrances for summer. So I don't have the biggest Gourmand collection because I actually prefer more floral and citrusy scents for summer, but there are some Gourmands that I have in my collection that I feel like smell so good that I had to have them, and I love them in the summertime. They definitely have a certain place, not really when they're like it's super hot outside, but normally when it's still quite warm and I want to smell more delectable, more edible. These are the Gourmands that I reach for. So if you are a Gourmand girly and you love smelling just really sweet and edible, you're going to be able to find something in this video. And if you more like softer Gourmands, you're still going to be able to find something in this video. So if you want to see what those are, please keep watching. Okay, so the very first perfume I have here, this is the one that I grew to love. I'm actually so surprised that I ended up loving this perfume because at first, when I first smelled it, I was so unsure on how I felt or what I thought about the fragrance. And over time, it has become like one of my favorite Gourmand fragrances. And this is Yum Pistachio Gelato by Kayali. So like I said, when I was first sent this was sent to me, I did not know what I thought. I didn't know how to feel. And so I kind of just set it down and didn't really think much about it. I knew it was very sweet, nutty, but I didn't really have any other feelings besides if I liked it. If I didn't, it was just something that I'd never smelt before. So my thoughts and opinions were not formed as of yet. But now that this has been sitting in my collection for, I believe, about a year now, I don't know what has happened to the fragrance, or maybe I just appreciate it now way more than I did before. But this smells so incredible. This is nutty, it's sweet, there's something a little cold about it as well, and I can really pick up on the rum note as well as the whipped cream. So I wore this the other day and I went to like a family function. Everyone was like, you smell so good, like you smell really good. But this has just become one of my favorite scents of all time. And I don't know if you could see, but I've used the bottle so much, and for this to be such a Gourmand fragrance, I mean, this is really sweet. Like, you get the whipped cream, you get the marshmallow, you get the pistachio, you get that nuttiness, you get that like ice cream feeling. I'm so shocked, like so shocked. But this, oh my god, it just makes you smell so edible and sexy. And I think the fact that there's rum in here, I love rum in fragrances, and I think that just brings it up a notch. But I think as a summer Gourmand, it's so great. Like, I feel like this in like during like the summer nighttime. I'm not sure if I would wear it in, well, no, I have worn it during the day, but it wasn't like a super hot day. But I know like summer, like a summer date night or something, this smells so incredibly sexy. It's so Gourmand and sweet, but also really boozy and nutty, and it's just so amazing. I love this fragrance now, and Kayali just like, she just knows how to do Gourmands. This was so good, and now I need like a 100ml bottle. The next perfume that I have here is called Dama Bianca. This is not a new fragrance here on my channel, nor is it one I'm sure people don't know of. This is a very popular fragrance, and it's popular for a really good reason. This is a sweet vanilla, milky, fruity fragrance. This smells to me like, I always say this, it smells like what I would imagine a Disney princess to smell like. It's like, it's so soft and sweet, and it's sweet in a way that's not like too cloying or would give you a headache. But you also smell, there's like some fruity notes in there. It just smells so fantastic. And I feel like a white linen dress paired with this fragrance, you just look so princessy, so youthful, so gorgeous. And that's what this fragrance smells like. It smells gorgeous, it smells elegant, it smells youthful, it smells just pretty, and I cannot get enough of this. It's just so good. I don't know how they got a fragrance to smell this good, but it's Chef's Kiss. And again, if you like gourmands during the summer, this is sweet. This is fruity. This is milky. Like, it's so good for gourmand girlies. And I feel like it's such a summer gourmand. Like, it's really, because it's not overly sweet, but you can definitely tell that there's something sweet and milky, but it's so good. It's just so good. I don't know how they did it, but this is Dama Bianca, and this is by Xerjoff. Now, the next fragrance that I have here is by a brand called Life on Earth, and this is called Lazy Vanilla. So I have used this, and I've talked about this on my channel before. This is more for people that I feel like don't want to smell overly sweet, but still want some form of sweetness in their fragrance. This is for those girlies that don't want to smell super sweet and don't want to get nauseous over their fragrance, but still want some type of gourmand in their collection. This is your fragrance, and it's exactly as the name suggests. It is a lazy vanilla, and when I say that, I mean you can smell that there's something slightly sweet, but it is not the most dominant note in the fragrance. It's definitely more musky. It's like musky, warm, slightly sweet. It almost smells like if you were to like rub a vanilla bean like pod on a cashmere sweater. So it's a lot more musky, very soft and subtle type of sweetness. It is not overly powering, and it is more of a skin scent, and it's not super, like, it doesn't project as well. It's more like a skin scent to yourself, and it's a very subtle scent, almost like your skin, but a little, like a tad bit sweeter. This is really good. I think sometimes I wear this during the winter time, and even if it's really hot, but I also want to smell a little bit more sweeter, I will reach for this because it doesn't make me nauseous. And it's not one that, like, if I pass by it, I'm like, oh my god, that's so much. It's just like the perfect middle ground between it having a slight bit of sweetness and it not giving you a headache, especially in really hot weather. So this is the one that I love. This is a Korean brand. It's actually really affordable, and this is just so well. And if you know anything about Korean perfumes, you know that they really do soft scents really well. And so by that, I knew that this is going to be one that I could actually reach for all year round, especially in the summertime, because I knew it wasn't going to be something too intense or too sweet. I mean, I was gonna get something very soft and subtle, and I'm happy that I have it in my collection. And so the next one I have here is from a brand called by Rosie Jane. I have two perfumes from them already, but I don't have this particular one. I just have the sample, and this is called, what is it called? Dulce? I'll put the name somewhere on the screen. So this is, again, another sweet fragrance. This is more, I believe this is like vanilla and chocolate mixed together. It is quite a sweet fragrance. However, it's not punching you in the face type of sweet. It's a very subtle, soft sweetness with some notes of like musk and wood in there. And this is really good. This is like your skin, but sweeter, your skin, but better, with some hints of like chocolate in there. It is so good. And I like the fact that it's still quite subtle. It's not super strong, super duper gourmand. Again, for the girls that don't really want that, this is one that I feel like you're really going to like and enjoy. And you can wear this during the summertime without feeling like you smell very sticky sweet. It's not that type of scent either. It's so subtle and soft, and it just smells like it smells like a dessert, but not overwhelming. It's so good. Like, it's so good. If you have not smelled this fragrance, I really recommend. I got like the sample set from Rosie Jane, and I've been testing out the fragrances for quite some time, and I really like this. It's like so good. It's so good. So if you like chocolate, if you like musk, if you like vanilla, if you like softer, sweet, subtle scents, this is one that you have to check out. Now, last but not least, one of my favorite houses. This is from Jo Malone, and this is vanilla and anise. This is, I love the house of Jo Malone. Okay, I know a lot of people say the perfumes that they don't last and it's not worth your money. I honestly love the House of Jo Malone. I love the fact that they make very fresh, realistic scents. No, the scents don't last. Not all, some I do have that last longer than others. Even in the clear bottles, there are some. It just depends on honestly what you kind of buy, but most times you're not going to get a beast mode 8-hour projection from Jo Malone. It's just not, unfortunately, the brand. And it is also colognes. They're not perfumes, they're not eau de toilettes, they are colognes, so do keep that in mind. However, like I said, I personally love this brand. I love the scents, and I always have, and I think I always will, to be quite honest. And this particular scent is one that I smelled and I bought it in the store immediately because this is vanilla, but this is soft, fresh, airy, spicy vanilla. It still has that amazing airy and fresh Jo Malone quality that Jo Malone likes to do, but they added vanilla in here and anise, which gives it like a sweet, spicy scent. And this is so good. This can be worn in the winter time or in the summertime. I think on Fragrantica it was saying that this is more of a winter fragrance, but I feel like because it is so light on the vanilla and the spice is not too intense and it still has that really fresh quality about it, that this can be worn all year round. I don't necessarily believe that you have to wear certain fragrances during certain times, but this one in particular, I love in the summertime. I also love in the wintertime. I love it all year round. But as one that is more on the fresher vanilla side, this is amazing. This is phenomenal. It's not the exact same scent, but it does remind me of Eau Duelle by Diptyque. And like that fragrance is like a green vanilla type of fragrance, and I love that fragrance. This is more of like fresh vanilla fragrance with hints of spicy notes in there. And this is really, really good. I can like spray my whole body. I can over spray with this and not feel bad, not feel guilty, not get nauseous, not get overwhelmed with the scent. And this again is for like my girls that want vanilla but don't want vanilla or something gourmand on the extreme scale, that like it more subtle, or even the people that love Eau Duelle will, I actually think, really enjoy this fragrance. Again, this is one of the best ones. This is like an instant buy in the store when I smelled it in Jo Malone, and I love it. It's so good. It's like so good that like sometimes I don't want to wear it all the time, so I just want to keep it like to myself, but it is really amazing. It's such a good summer fragrance and a winter fragrance at the same time. But yeah, if you prefer more subtle sweet scents, this is like highly recommended. But of course, you know it's not going to last as long. It's not going to project as much, so I will leave that up to you on whether or not you feel like it's worth the entire, like it's worth the money. But personally for me, it is, because I love these types of scents and I love Jo Malone, so it was like a no-brainer for me. But yes, this is such a good one. Okay, and so those were all of my top 5 gourmand summer fragrances that I had to show you. This was kind of not all over the place, but it was more, I featured more fresh summer scents and like one really sweet scent that I personally love. I would love to know what your favorite summer gourmands are. I'm actually more interested in venturing into this area. I don't have a lot of super sweet gourmands for summer because I'm more of like a fresh citrus and floral type of person during this time, but I feel like something's kind of shifting over the past few months where I do want to smell sweet. I don't know what's going on with me, but if you guys have any recommendations on summer gourmands, please let me know down below. I would love to get samples and try. I'm definitely trying to expand my gourmand collection this year and get stuff that are more sweet, because I think I've covered the floral fragrances to like the depth of me in terms of like in my collection. So now I want to try other, like venture into other types of fragrances. So please let me know down below. Let me know what your favorite summer gourmands are as well. Like what are you wearing? What are you loving? And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.